so once again. And I have to guess. The person the person who raised me, give it up for mommy.
It's time to play your game.
Okay. That's her talking like this. So whatever you say, they can hear you, mommy. So.
You want serve on your sausages?
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports.
Let's get started. Hello, viewers. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel.
Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Harris is out there with Moutier. Good.
So, you can see we just scored first.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer stretch.
I'm keeping that steady movement, but nice cut his basket by Barrett. I think that's his last name.
Now Calderon.
So I got Jules Calderon. And I'm passing it to Barrett.
To the wing on the left.
And I got Puerto Rican.
Dishes into Calderon.
And then I got Calderon back at it. And then
goes up
I'm
with
going to keep it with Calderon.
The shot no good. And it's Denver the other way.
Should I say as usual? But
first quarter of play, 1 minute played. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Fareed a screen on Lopez. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the basket by Harris.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that.
So
that's just inviting trouble.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, a bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said Melo is such a dynamic player.
And
there
the
really
score
isn't
straight
any
up to the
single thing
basket.
we'll
You know
do
that
that will
the
be the
pace.
answer.
So
Instead,
as
we're
you
just
can
going
see,
to
we
throw
are down by
everything we
3.
have at him and see
But
how he handles
that's
it.
okay.
Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
We're trying to shoot the 3.
Nice shot
And we make it. We hit it. We hit
Porzingis
the
has
3 to
got
tie
5.
up that game. So
Room
that's a
service
good
dime by
sign.
Jose Calderon.
Moutier dishes to
Jose
Harris.
Calderon.
Some nice
So we're
movement by the
trying to
Nuggets.
play good
And that one's
defense, but
good.
they
Jokic.
get the
4
basket.
straight makes out of the gate.
Good play.
That's a sweet start.
But
Knicks have gone 3
there's a
of 4
montage
from the field to start out the
yeah,
game.
Knicks, and they're giving another
Calderon
montage.
passes to Carmelo.
Ooh!
Gallinari with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to
See
the
that?
basket there, even though the dunk rattled out.
That was supposed to be
99
the
times out of
moment
100,
why
you'll get the
y'all
dunk
see you named
or
the
the
title
foul.
like that, but
Now here is Harris.
we have to upload
No
and
one
edit
near
this.
Moutier as he lets it go.
Yeah, with the
Basket
3.
is good. The assist from Harris.
He can
Okay.
be a weapon.
So we gotta
if
play
he gets
with
going
Melo.
early from long
Melo,
range.
Bello, give me
The
some
three's
cello
on
with the
Anthony.
Melo.
Offensive
And we missed it,
rebound.
but Lopez
Lopez kicks to
rebound, which
Anthony.
is good. Lopez has a rebound.
Calderon passes to
And we got
Porzingis.
Puerto Ricans. I still don't know
No
how to
good with the
pronounce
triple.
his name.
Well, if you name
No,
an
Michigan,
offensive
but
stat
Michigan
category, the
almost
Knicks
is not
last
good
season
enough.
probably
We try to
last
send it
in
with
that
the dub.
category.
We
All
don't
around
do it.
problems
Georgia
great for
is
them
wide
scoring the
open.
ball.
Yeah, we may have to give him a new
So we
nickname.
are down.
How about last in fast
Mad.
break points, last in points in the
come
paint,
through this.
last
We
in
can
points
accomplish
per
this.
game,
Melo
and
for
then
3 wide open
bottom 3 in
misses.
shooting
Wow.
percentage, and
Wow,
that spells
when you
the
think
business.
you make
Now,
the 3,
Moutier,
you're like,
after the missed 3 by Carmelo.
when you have that feeling, you may make the 3, but you miss.
Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. Down low. Here's
And then
Fareed.
you let them get to
Soft
the bad
touch off the
basket like
glass.
good,
Fareed's
so we
got
need
his
a 3
third basket
bad.
of the night.
For the Knicks, it really was a struggle just to score points, guys. I mean, they'd go ice cold at times, and they didn't have anybody that seemed to be able to get them out
Carmelo
of that offensive
Anthony,
funk.
did you see that?
He's deep in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right.
Carmelo
Clark, maybe
Anthony
a momentum
is one of the
changer
best
right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I
You all know
mean, a
the
dunk
best.
like that can sometimes
He's
get
been
an
playing for
opponent
2 years.
reeling.
Here's Moutier.
Play for the Minnesota
Following the score by New York.
Timberwolves.
Gallinari wide
Zach
open.
LaVine.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well,
He
the Knicks
doesn't
knew
know
that it
Zach
would be a year of
LaVine.
learning.
It's weird if you
All
don't.
the offensive struggles aside,
Did you
they
see
did
that?
get a
Nice
chance
cut to the
evaluate
basket.
everyone by giving them ample floor
11,
time. At least they
15.
found out
Thank
a
you,
lot
Mother,
about
for
their
the
team
sausages.
last season.
Here is Harris. Jose Calderon making his last shot.
At the
Harris kicks to Mudiay.
Mudiay is wide open 3.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so here is New York, trailing here by 8. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Augustine Nowak.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
It's Williams with the drive. Denver grabs the miss.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derrick Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Augustine Nowak.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Grant. Aflalo dishes to Grant. Aflalo the pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Again, Williams missing. Last year, Williams did find a nice niche playing the 4. Still, his minutes and numbers, Clark, remain low.
Well, it's unfair because he was drafted so high, top 5 when he came out, and I don't think he'll ever live up to that draft position. The highlight dunks are great, but he's got to find other ways to continue to grow. The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Kicks it to Aflalo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Arthur. New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
He hits the second from the line. Eight seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Augustine. Got a piece of it. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nuggets lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for this. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derrick Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Denver?
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gallinari is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Mudiay. And it's Sampson in at the 3. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it. They just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
No.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the 3-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Barton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Barton with the rebound.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming in the last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed.
Sorry.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Harris is out there with Mudiay. Nice shot by Vujacic.
And Robin Lopez, a guy never shy about doing the grunt work. But his offense, I believe, really underrated. Just a solid finisher at the rim. Also a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Jokic. Drops it in from 11 feet.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Anthony.
Melo is looking yellow.
That's Jokic with the rebound. And speaking of Lopez's offensive games, Clark, he's got some skill.
Yeah, a little push hook shot in the low post.
Let's go. Get in his face. Get in his face, yes. Get in his face. Get in his face. Get in his face.
Following the miss by Gary
Melo.
Harris.
Turning yellow.
Anthony missing again.
Make him go out. Come on. Push him out.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Mudiay pass to Jokic. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Porzingis. New York, no good that time either.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Gallinari with the steal. Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. Knocked away. Gets stolen by Calderon. And now Anthony pushing.
Oh my God, you don't see that!
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim.
Which way are we going? Where are we going?
It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it looks
play
like
with us for real
he
now.
might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me
this
to be
score
very
is not a
passive
problem for
offensively.
them. As they
That can sometimes
almost
be the
get
case
the
when you're
3,
trying
but
to
they're
learn the
2-52.
triangle
They're
offense.
down by 1.
They never seem to attack the rim at all.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Here's Faried. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Faried's got his first bucket of the night.
And there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Lopez passes to Porzingis. New York moving it around. The dish to Vujacic. On the wing of Flalo. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I know y'all just seen that, right? That was cheat. That was cheat. I know y'all seen that green. I know y'all seen that green though. That's one of our things, so I didn't see that. I know y'all seen that green though. I know you seen the green. I seen the green.
And really pretty much no one else. So defenders could key on him
I don't know if it was a trick or the game was
efficient.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin
Serafin
is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Langston Galloway's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now here's Moutier. Nailed from three-point land. Moutier's got 5 now.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
No good from Grant. Denver leading by 3. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Chandler outside. And there's another one for the Nuggets. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. There's Williams, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Nuggets did have their problems on the offensive end, too, something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and the mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch and shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Williams. No good. And it's Denver the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Galloway, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Laverne missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the Nuggets pushing it up now from 8. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Arthur's got his first basket of the night. To the middle. Here's Serafin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Denver on top as they end the first quarter with a huge... And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Afflalo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. Carmelo Anthony, the third pick overall in the 2003 NBA draft, was in some pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D-Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh, and all those guys, with the exception of Melo, have rings.
Augustine with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's blocked. And now, in transition, it's a follow. Here we go. That's good. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
So for the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. Vujacic comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. The Nuggets also changing it up. Laverne, he's checked in for Nurkic. Kenneth Faried comes in for Jakar Sampson. And it's Moutier in for Augustine. And Faried, the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Faried's got his second bucket tonight.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Right block shot. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Lopez, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two.
I'm not scared. I love to be here by myself.
If you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
Hey, that's crackers.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken
Where you get him
hand,
from?
Freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
No, it's 2.
The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Good.
Calderon passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Williams. Some nice passing by New York here. Calderon kicks to Vujacic. No good off the front iron. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Harris dishes to Moutier. Faried outside. Right wing. Gallinari wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Calderon. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Nuggets leading by 5. And here's Moutier. He has 5. Out left to the wing. Williams against Gallinari. Lock at 6. Nice work there coming off the screen. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. It took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
I don't care.
A different look for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Anthony comes in for Williams. And it's Grant in for Sasha Vujacic. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Harris. Gallinari did get better and better over time. I mean, he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy. And
we need Robin to start blocking.
After his injury woes.
Where's Robin?
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Barton. Takes the three.
No.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Grant the pass to Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that.
Here's Calderon. Cranes it with the D all over him. Calderon's got 4 points in the quarter. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Chandler outside. From the wing, and that misses badly. Air ball. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Calderon. The three. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the team ball. Moutier with the ball. Grant on him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Didn't even hit him.
Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer. Emmanuel Moutier can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Catching up on the changes for New York.
Follow
comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Now here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. The feed now to Arthur. Can't cash in from the high post. And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets lead by 9. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Blocks, get rebound.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think that?
Shopping.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
One more. We're going to the parade tomorrow.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. After like what we're
But
seeing
what
from
key is
Carmelo
it?
Anthony.
It's just going to be me and Denver.
One of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Moutier out there with Harris. Anthony drives in. Lopez kicks to Vujacic. From outside off the mark.
Gosh,
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Calderon. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Off the pick, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, on the defensive end, anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Williams is checked in for Porzingis. Here's Calderon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Denver with a tough year last season. A lot of losses for them on the road as they would go, what, Clark, only 11-30 away from the Mile High City.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak as well. I mean, they had mostly given up at that point as they had tried to develop young players, and it just kind of blew up on them down the stretch.
Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. A big problem for the Nuggets last year is that they just couldn't hit shots away from home. I mean, they finished in the bottom 5 in terms of field goal percentage on the road.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to. Hey, I've got one more note on the Nuggets and the road. I mean, when you shoot as poorly as they did, as you mentioned, you start to lose some confidence and second-guess things. It's a lot harder to fight through shooting slumps like that in somebody else's building, no doubt.
Anthony with it, now guarded by Fareed. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Yusuf Nurkic, Wilson Chandler, DJ Augustine.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Calderon kicks to Williams. Back to Calderon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Calderon's got 8.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Augustine with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Augustine with the ball. Dishes to Chandler. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Chandler's got his second bucket of the night.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Calderon kicks to Williams. Back to Calderon. Some nice passing by New York here. Williams dishes to Calderon. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony drives in. That is good. Anthony's got 14.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Denver calls timeout.
And guys, a lot of problems for the Nuggets last year. Ended the season with a 30-52 record and really struggled even against the Eastern Conference.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Porzingis, he's checked in for Williams. Flalo comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Langston Galloway's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Kicks it to Galloway. He dishes it to Flalo. Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. Inside. trying to get open is Lopez. Porzingis can't hit. And for the Nuggets, struggling against the East, something they aren't used to doing. They usually pile on the wins when they take on that conference.
Yeah, typically that's the case, but the Nuggets won only 11 games against the East, tied for second lowest amongst Western Conference teams. It's the first losing record against the East for the Nuggets since 2004.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nurkic, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the left wing. Grant against Augustine. The pass to Porzingis. Denver grabs the miss. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And that one's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Barton dishes to Gallinari. Augustine against Afflalo. Wide open. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Gallinari. Augustine's got his second bucket.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extreme...
Oh. Sorry, we lost our deadline. And I'm about to do this remote today. Better than you. We gotta do something. We gotta do this. So let's get this. Everybody knows about cooking and washing. We can't see me. I'm drop. No. Everybody knows.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the end.
Between these two, mommy. Boy, I don't know. I ain't about to sit here and keep watching you play these damn games. Mommy. My star. Oh yeah, this is my song. That's true. That's true. On the east side till I die. That's true. Till I die. Rockin' that wine and gold till I die. That's true. In the hood I'm good till I die. C-L-E till I die. That's true. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. He turns into this. He turns into this. What you want? Step up in the court like you real. I was made for the game. He turns into this. 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 3 points to the dumb though. Me and Shove though. My city. Been turned up on the jump though. Boy up on the land.
till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Harden against Durant. Fires the 3. And James Harden, good for 3.
I know y'all seen that move, though. I know y'all seen that. Look at this, y'all. Nice crossover by James Harden. Look at that. Nice crossover by James Harden.
Harden's got 5 now.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA, arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Here is Harden following the score by Oklahoma City. Six on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Power dishes to Moniunas. Ariza has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got his first 2 points of the night. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Stolen by Beverly. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Ibaka, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Blocked it.
Here's Durant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Ooh.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Harden outside. 3-pointer. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of...
Who was that? Who was that?
Flying high,
oh, that's
throwing down the hard one-hander.
Kevin Durant.
Favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The wide open look for Durant, and it falls over the rim and in. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit.
I forgot I did it.
Thanks again, Doris. And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Waiters in for Roberson. That one goes covered. 9 points for Kevin Durant. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took the Magic job back in 2007.
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. He's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Can you make it?
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, he traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for James Harden.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. There's a screen by Kanter. Durant, the pass to Waiters.
But Dion Waiters for three. Got it.
Durant. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season. Clark averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
So Randy's boys have to go up.
Beasley with the rebound. Gets trailed by 4. Terry kicks the Brewer
with the ball.
Houston moving the ball around.
And then Ariza has it, and then
back to Beasley.
And then he gets Michael Beasley again.
Beasley can't get that one to fall.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ariza outside, dishes it to Brewer. He kicks it to Beasley. Pass to Terry, feeds it to Brewer. Back to Terry, to the paint. And it's Ariza in the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
He can't miss. At least not on those first 6 attempts, Greg. He is scorching out there, flamethrowing.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Singler, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. It's Durant with the drive. The lead pushed to double digits. Durant's got 16 points. Rockets trail by 11. It's Terry outside. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got his 3rd rebound on the night. And here we go. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
And, yes, sir, that one drops. Motiejunas has got his 2nd basket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Foy dishes to Robertson. Randy Foy is on the way. There's a screen. Here's Adams. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the way up. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance.
So, as you guys see, I am trying to come back from this small little
timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
We had to lead and we lost it. Kevin Durant
just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for KJ McDaniels. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Randy Ford. Harden right side. Fires from deep. Harden missing again.
I knew that wasn't going to go in, but...
Here's Roberson, and he jams it with authority.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling.
And Howard shows him how it's done. Gets the dunk right back.
Your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Westbrook gets to Adams. To the wing right side. Screened by Ibaka. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And when you look at Serge Ibaka, it's amazing how methodically he's worked
3
on his
dunks
shooting.
in a
I mean,
row.
it seems like every year his range extends another couple of feet. He now has one of the best mid-range jumpers in the game, and that has obviously opened up the offense for everyone else.
I didn't want to pass it to him. So.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The Rockets pull it in. Getting back to Ibaka, he entered the league primarily as a dunker. Cut to last season, he's shooting over 3 threes a game, Clark.
And that was an objective that he wanted to pursue going into last season for his development and his team's progress, but that also helped drop his overall field goal percentage below 50.
Houston making a switch here. Beasley's checked in.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Cantor, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. Morrow, and the layup is good. Morrow's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Ariza kicks to Beverly. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night. The Thunder leading by 9. Ariza brings the double. The feed to Durant. 7-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Beasley dishes to Beverly. And here's Harden for 3. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace.
James Harden.
To watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes.
We're doing good, not letting them score offensively. When they got the dunk done.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the
I
reasons
tried to block him so James Harden pull up
There
with
is a
his
swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
But it looks like it's not working. So,
Houston making some changes.
looks like that play did not work the way I wanted it to.
And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly. Randy Foy, he's checked in.
And he just had to go out.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. It's Westbrook with the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
There's the dish to Westbrook. Waiters with the screen for Westbrook. He feeds it to Waiters. Clock at 6. Cantor, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement there.
Hello. What's up?
Picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Daniels, he's checked in for Houston. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Capella, the pass to Terry. Beasley, the screen. McDaniels kicks to Terry. From 12 feet out.
It's your son. I sound different.
Cannot hit. Nice D from Singler.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more.
He's not going to be able to hold it like that. Go talk to him and you can come back and play the game.
Hello.
He like, last I heard from you, I ain't heard from you. Last I heard from you, you said you was busy. He said, yeah, I'm going to be short. He called him. He called him earlier. He wasn't answering the phone. And he texted him like, Dad called me. I've been calling your phone, Miss Amir. I just got back in town. I came from Detroit. So when I was on my phone, he called and I just answered the phone and gave it to Amir. He is funny. Like he's been on the You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell him I was in Detroit for 2 weeks. I said, you tell him whatever you want to tell him. I ain't stopping you from telling them whatever you want to tell them. That's your daddy shit. When you ready to talk to him, he'll be like, Mommy, can I call my daddy? That's it. He said, yeah, what's up? What's up with you? I was in Detroit. I didn't ask could he go over.
He turned, the phone had ended and then I had to try to back it and when it was like boom, boom, boom. What is that? Then he said the phone didn't cost him something.
That's why you have to hold the phone to your ear.
I did, I was doing this.
Bag on upstairs. I don't want to hear that conversation.
Oh no, I'm trying to get my headphones. Go ahead. See?
No.
Straight to voicemail.
He calling, huh?
Hello? Hello?
I wanted to hear the conversation. I hate when you don't talk in front of me on that phone. There must be some roasted garlic potatoes or something. Yeah, we'll boil roasted garlic potatoes. Might eat that shit you and your wife eat. I ain't care for them though. They tasted old or something. You can taste the roasting. over to your phone. You talking about your phone? No, Peter. Yeah, I can eat them. That was nasty. I was like, ugh, yeah. But I can't eat mashed potatoes like that anyway. I have to have A1 sauce on them. That's the only way I can eat them. So if I would have had the A1 sauce, I probably would have been able to eat them. Probably not. Because that roasted take over. They came and put new gutters on the house today, next door. Oh, he laying that house out. It was over there this morning. I heard him talking to him. Now I gotta get this project done and over with. Why?
Because they keep hanging up and stuff.
Season while they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Terry off the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Rockets have gone one.
He said he didn't know you was there that long. He said, I bet you called your mom when you was over there. He said you could have asked your mom what was my number. He said it's been over a year, and I have been having the same number and stuff. He said you should know about now. And he said it's not cool. He said he want to see me, and he want me to call him.
For one, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw, good. Terry. 2 shots.
Okay.
And both free throws good for Terry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Foy with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He dishes it to Single. Left side Durant. Beasley with the steal. Here's McDaniels. The Rockets again can't hit. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, it obviously seemed like you were in a terrific flow. What is working for you right now?
My teammates doing a great job of looking for me. I'm just trying to finish plays. Post up is working for us a little bit, so I think this second half they're gonna come on me and double a little bit. So I got to kick out the shooters for good shots.
Kevin, thank you, gentlemen. This guy always credits the guys around him.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, boy.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. You can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Hart.
second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is up there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Well, that's where he's been doing all of his damage. And with a couple more from out there, we'll have a real ball game on our hands here.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the ball and his opponent is really something to watch. Making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Kicks it to Beverly. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Houston moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Beverly. Here's Ariza. That three off the mark.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Rockets trail by 15. It's Harden with the drive. Howard dishes to Harden. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Passes it to Harden. Will it go? On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Right side Durant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. They've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Pass to Morrow. Banked in off the glass. Morrow's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Durant. The teardrop falls in. Durant's got 20. 26.
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick.